started streaming.
Okay.
What's up, everyone? It says I'm live. I guess I am. Okay, so we're going to do something new today. It's actually not new. I did this a long time ago. Those of you who've been watching my channel for 3 years or so, or for 4 years, whatever, I used to have a number that people could call in, and I would take calls, like a radio show. And but now we have a Zoom link that Billy just pasted in. If you guys have Zoom, we're gonna admit callers. Aaron is going to be moderating it. He's going to actually admit people. Remember to keep your language clean, since we do have kids that watch this, and no politics or anything. And you can ask questions. I see some funny comments already. But I wanted to, so we'll let that fill up here in the Zoom. It's a Zoom link that those of you that have Zoom, you can do this. It's audio only. This should be very interesting. I'm pretty psyched about this. So we just got it set up. You'll hear Aaron's voice. Aaron, say hello. Aaron's probably muted. Aaron, can you say hello? Okay. I don't hear Aaron.
Hey, I just had to unmute myself.
Oh, there you go. So Aaron's on too.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't hear Aaron.
Oh,
Hey, I just had to unmute myself.
Oh, there you go. So Aaron's on too. Hello?
this is okay. So Aaron,
I don't hear
actually, if you talk,
Hey, I just had to unmute myself.
it's echoing now, so you have to turn it off. So maybe Aaron isn't going to talk. Aaron's just going to moderate on here. All right. Unmuting is the key. There's Deb. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to talk first about, first things first. I do my discount code for the Beato book bundle, YouTube, Instagram transcription bundle. It's 675 pages. I kept the discount code. I'm going to keep it at RB500. Be for today and tomorrow. This is how I support the channel. This is one of the ways, but this is for you to follow along with any of the music theory I do. By the way, all of my live streams that I've done over the past couple of years are in the live stream archive. Just FYI, people write to me all the time, ask me, hey, what happened to the video from 3 weeks ago? Go to the live stream archive on my YouTube channel, and all the live streams are archived right there. So that way they don't fill up the stream of videos, and it separates them from regular, regular videos, which actually YouTube has started to do in the back end now. They separate the live videos and everything for us creators. We do that. So, but that's an easy way to do it, to keep my video feed clear, since those are pretty much teaching videos. The discount code RB500, it's 50% off the discount bundle. That's a 675 page PDF. That is basically, that costs what half of one lesson would cost if you were to go to a guitar teacher, a piano teacher, whatever. That's about half of a lesson. And for that, you kind of get my 800 videos here. It's, it's a way to give back if you so wish to do. And it's greatly appreciated. You can also donate in the super chat on here as well. Okay, so I want to talk about the Stairway to Heaven video that I did recently. It's gotten, obviously with the passing of Eddie Van Halen, it was, I mean, that's not necessarily why the video did well. My dear friend Phil X played the part of Eddie Van Halen. But the videos continued to do extremely well. It's about at 1 million views right now. And it's one of those videos that is, I think will just keep getting views. The concept of it I had for a long time. It took a while to execute, to get Phil to do his Van Halen imitation. I talked to Eric to get the guitar solo from Eric. that took some time for him to get to do it. And anyways, we're going to do some more in that series. I just have to figure out what the right thing is. And I welcome advice from people as to what solos. I think a lot of them are obvious on what would make for a good video. You know, some people are saying, "Oh, would love to see." I saw a funny one today: James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett playing over Sultans of Swing, and I thought that's pretty hilarious. That is pretty hilarious. Anyways, so all right, so I don't see people calling into the Zoom call here because I think it would be. I'm not sure how we do
They're in
that.
here. We have about 18 people in the waiting room.
We do? How come I don't see any of them on here?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, probably because you're the one that's the monitoring it, right, Aaron?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so if you guys want to talk about that, whatever you want to talk about, you're going to come up, you're going to hear yourself. Make sure you turn your speakers down. Is that how they do it, Aaron?
Yeah.
You got to turn your speakers down. This is the way it works. Otherwise, we're going to have a terrible echo, and Aaron's going to have to mute you. But when you ask a question, tell people, say what your name is, where you're calling from, and then ask your question. And this should be. I saw Zoom with a view. That's pretty funny, Thomas. I like that. What do you think? Should we do it right now, Aaron?
Yeah, why not? I'll just go in order here.
Okay.
We have Dale Brown. Let me admit him.
Okay.
And please remember, no videos, just audio.
No videos, just audio. Keep it clean.
All right, so Dale is in here.
What's up, Dale?
Looks like Dale is having issues with his mic. It's not showing up. I'll put him back in the. Oh, or wait.
Dale, you there?
Yes.
What's
There
up,
he is.
Dale?
Hey, how's it going?
Going great, man. What's your question?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, Dale?
Dale Brown from Scotland here.
Man, what's your question?
Turn
What?
your video down in the background, Dale.
Dale Brown from Scotland here.
This is awesome. Okay, Dale, you have a question?
Is this any better?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
I paused the YouTube channel.
There you go.
So, I'm based in Scotland here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a band. I play regularly, but my question is, how do you think this is going to pan out for the music industry moving forward over the next 3, 6? I know we have no crystal ball. What do you think the music industry is going to be like in a year's time, given this whole COVID nonsense that's going on?
That's a great question, Dale. So, it really depends on, when the development of a vaccine is going to be. From the people I talk to, because I have a lot of friends that work in the industry. One of my best friends works for Live Nation, for example, and when the pandemic first started, he said that everything was realistically was not going to happen until next year. Well, now we're in October, and most of the people that I've talked to that do work in the business, friends that work in booking, that are concert promoters, that are live sound people, they're talking 2022 realistically. So how's it going to pan out? Well, I'll just give you a little perspective from here in Atlanta. A lot of the clubs that have live music are closed right now. They are. You can't have live music. And so, where is it going to be in a year? I don't know. I honestly don't know. This is a great time, though, to work on your social media presence. I would encourage everyone to do that. Joe Bonamassa did a concert from the Ryman about 2 weeks ago that he promoted for months. It did incredibly well. And to me, that's kind of a model for the time being. And people can do that. I think you're going to see a lot more of that. What's up, Brett? That's a great question though, Dale. Thank you so much. Aaron, who else we got?
All right. So yeah, I think I'll put people back into the waiting room after they ask the question.
Okay.
That seems like the best way. So next we have Mark Rinaldi.
What's up, Mark?
Let me put him in here.
Okay.
Join.
I see you on here, Peter. I see you, Ron. I'm reading the chat too. Mark, you
if
there?
you're there? Activate your mic.
That's awesome. Okay. I guess no Mark. Okay, who's
Mark
next,
is-
Aaron? Wait, is he
All right.
there?
He's there, but he's muted now. So let me go. We got Jonathan Harker.
Jonathan. Unmute your mic. What's up, Jonathan? Are you there? Aaron, this is going about as smoothly as I thought.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Jonathan is coming on now. To everybody that's in the waiting room, just make sure your mic is ready to go so
Yes.
we can get started.
Jonathan, you there? Okay. All right, so no Jonathan. Aaron,
Okay.
who's
I'm
next? Oh, wait.
Yeah, I was on.
Oh,
I was
there.
on mute. It's okay. It works.
It
I'm just
works.
staying muted for you.
What's up, man?
Hiding from the virus in Serbia. How are you guys?
Very good, thanks. Very good. What's your question, Jonathan?
Actually, I didn't have a particular one. I was just so busy trying to get in. I didn't have one ready. But please go for it.
Nice. Okay.
All right, let's move on to the next caller.
Who's next, Aaron?
We have Robin
Jonathan, it was great talking to you. Robin, what's up?
and Francesco. Put Francesco in here too.
Robin and Francesco. Who wants to go first? Hey, Aaron, since I have a delay on the chat, is that affecting this or not?
No,
Okay.
shouldn't affect it.
Okay.
Let's go unmute.
Anybody? Okay, so while I'm waiting here, discount code for today's live stream RB500. Is that right, Aaron? Right, Billy? Yep. It's 50% off. Billy just pasted it in there. That's how I support the channel. Feel free to donate, super chat. Okay, so Billy or Aaron, is anyone on or not?
Yeah, I just keep admitting more people. Okay, so we have Robin in here, I think.
Yeah,
Robin, what's up?
pretty well. Hey, I'm good. How are you, Rick?
Very good, thank you. What's your question?
So basically, with my band, with the pandemic and everything, we start to invest money in professional advertisement.
Okay.
And I was wondering,
Hey, Aaron.
at what point it's relevant. I mean, with the price to invest with those type of promotion, because we are like hand making promotion on Facebook. And do you have any idea on how it will affect, your band at this point?
That's a great question. People have asked me over the years about advertising, if I think it's worth doing Facebook ads, doing for not just for artists, obviously for other musicians, selling things, and paying for Google ads. It really depends. There's definitely, I know a lot of people that advertise, not necessarily for their bands, but advertise for courses and things like that mainly through Facebook though, not through YouTube at all, because I don't think YouTube is set up or Google is really set up with AdSense to do that. Is it worth it? I don't know if it's worth it. My gut feeling is that it's not worth it, to be honest with you. And I don't mean to dissuade people from that, but things that are set up for paying, right? If you pay Facebook, for example, to advertise, my gut feeling is that people get put into a bin. Oh, they're a payer. So if you're a payer, they're not going to promote anything nothing is going to be promoted organically. And that's pretty much Facebook. It's hard to have anything that catches fire organically nowadays. Back in 2015, but just before I started my channel, I put up a video on my personal Facebook of myself and my son Dylan. And that video blew up. And it was just on a personal Facebook that I had, how many Facebook followers did I have? 100? And they were from bands and things like that I had worked from. Billy, can you paste in the Zoom password? People are asking for it. And the video organically went out, ended up getting 22 million views. Thank you, Deb, very much, by the way. Deb Valley, thank you. So the algorithm then changed probably in, I'd say, the fall of 2016, when they introduced live streaming to Facebook, which was a good thing for Facebook at the time. But videos, they started having people pay to get placement in the news feed. That's where ads go. And so then you notice that posts would not go out organically. And I would always look at my friends, they'd have a gig, they'd advertise a particular gig in their town, and it would get 5 views, and they'd say, well, what's going on with it? I said, well, you're not paying for advertisement there, so it's not doing anything. And I think that's, that Facebook now is not, that there is no, I'm not sure what you would even advertise at this point. If you're a band and you don't have a live tour or anything like that, I would probably go towards things like Instagram for promotion. Joe Bonamassa, I think a lot of the advertisement that he did, all the stuff I saw for his concert that he did at the Ryman, which was very successful, was done through Instagram for the most part, and through his mailing list. So that's my feeling on paying for things like Facebook. I mean, definitely AdSense on Google, I don't think it's worth it. I've had people that have done that before, paid for views. Do not ever pay for views. Don't do that. Not worth it. Thank you, Dale. Next caller, Aaron.
Yeah, I think I figured this out now because I'm just making sure people are ready before we go on air. Okay, so we got Lauren here. Let me unmute her.
Lauren, you there?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, cool. So,
Or him, I'm sorry.
yeah, it's okay. So do you have any plans of a collaboration with Jack Stratton of Wolfpack in the future? Because he has a very, very good social media crowd, and I feel like you guys would be really good to do a video together.
Well, I don't yet, but I have done very few collaborations. Most of my collaborations have been with other YouTubers. I've done probably 8 videos with Adam Neely, something like that. At least 6 videos with Adam. I've done videos with, oh my God, I've done videos with a lot of YouTubers. Tim Pierce, Tyler from Music is Win. Oh my God. Billy, who was other YouTubers I've done videos with? I've done videos with Pete Thorne, with Phil X, with who? With Nare, with Rhett, with who else? With Amy Nolte, with.
One I don't know if you can say.
Oh yeah, no.
But, yeah.
Okay, so so I've done a lot of
Marty.
Yeah, I've done a lot of different. Marty Schwartz. I've done videos with. So I don't have any plans yet. Michael Palmisano, I did a video with.
Tim.
Michael's a dear friend of mine, and Tim, yes. But But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to. I've been including more interviews lately. I have a new interview with Steve Jordan that I'm not done editing yet. That's coming out. So yes, I'm definitely incorporating that more on my channel. So Mary Spender, I've done videos with. Oh, a lot of people. Josh Smith, I just did a video with. Cool. Next question. Thank you for that question, Lauren.
All right, so we have Anita. Let's see if she's.
Hi.
What's up, Anita?
My question is, I'm like with a new band and we are like recording ourselves.
Okay.
Do you have any recommendations?
Do you have any recommendations?
Yeah.
Well, I would say that you should, if you should invest in somebody to help you mix the record. That if you're going to spend any money at all, get somebody to help you mix the record. If you're tracking it on your own, if you don't have a producer, I think that it's really important to get fresh perspective on it from that point of view. Find somebody that's done a record that you like the sound of, and put your resources towards that, because that can really make or break your project. And most people that I know that record their own records, that are pros that still produce their own records, always look to an outside person to mix. Very common. So that's my advice. Mixing is extremely important. Extremely important. Probably the most important thing, other than obviously not having a lot of distortion in your vocals, unless you want that, unless that's a feature. So that's my advice on that. Thank you very much. Next question. Thanks, Anita.
Awesome. So now we have Robert here.
Robert, what's up?
Hey, Rick, this is indeed a pleasure. 61 years old and learning music all over again by your YouTube videos.
Excellent. Excellent.
So a couple of questions.
Yep.
One popped up on the thread was, what was your favorite concert ever? And by the way, I did see 1984 Van Halen concert in Pocatello, Idaho, and Salt Lake City, Utah. I live just outside of Salt Lake now. But how many guitars do you own?
Okay, so what's my favorite concert and how many guitars do I own? Okay, so
yeah.
I probably have, what do you think, Billy? 40? Not that many.
It's around 40.
40?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I have so many friends that have way more guitars. My buddy Chris, he's got 140. Tim Pierce, I was asking him the other day. Tim has, I think he said 80? Something like that. No. He has over 100. I mean, behind me, I probably have 25 or so. The best concert I ever went to, probably, I've been to a lot of great concerts. It's hard to say what is the best, because there's so many different genres of music that I like. I can think of one that I remember seeing Pat Metheny play in 1982 at Nazareth College in Rochester, New York, and everybody's probably thinking I'm going to say a rock concert, but this was an unbelievably great. It's probably the best guitar improvising I've ever seen, and it was really the height of the Metheny group then, and I was in the second row. It was a very small place. It's a college that my two aunts went to. They got their music degrees, and it's a really great auditorium. And as far as rock concerts, oh my God! I mean, when I've seen people at their height of their career, like I saw the Police on the Synchronicity tour, that was amazing. I've seen a lot of groups at the height of their career. I saw Peter Frampton play in 1976. I saw Aerosmith play in 1975. I saw Toys of the Attic tour. I saw U2 play on the Achtung Baby tour that was in 1992 at Veterans Stadium in Philly. I saw AC/DC play in the 80s, in the mid 80s, I think it was. I saw Van Halen play in the late 80s. I didn't see Van Halen play. I saw Van Halen play a few times actually, but I never got to see the early Van Halen. I was in college basically. So I was in high school from 1980 to 84, and I didn't see that many concerts when I was in college, 80 to 84, except for people that came through Ithaca, where I did my undergrad. So, and you didn't get to see that many things. I didn't have the resources to go see concerts then while I was in school. So which is unfortunate because there was a lot of great music that happened in those years. And that was just that's just the way it was. But, I've seen the Red Hot Chili Peppers play many times, probably 7-8 times. I've saw, which I love, the Chili Peppers live. Oh my God, they're an amazing group live. I've been to so many concerts. I can't even remember.
Yeah, that was a great answer. We have the next person online. It's Zac Cassidy. Hey, Zach, where are you from?
Hey, can you hear me all right?
Yep. What's up, Zach?
All right. Zac Cassidy. I'm calling from Peterborough, New Hampshire. So my question, I've started a band with a couple of friends, and we kind of started it for fun, but it's really taken off. We really like what we're doing, and I'm just wondering if, like, in terms of, like, there are some more bands around, and we're kind of a punk outfit almost, but I'm wondering if we really want to have a unique sound, and I'm wondering if you think that we should focus more on, like, our tone in terms of, like, guitar tone and stuff like that, or if we should focus more on writing, because I like to use some pretty out there chords a lot of the time. No thanks to you, because I've watched your channel a lot, and you've really opened me up to some more complex things. So I'm wondering what you think that we should focus on more as a group.
So I think that you should focus on both. I think you should focus on your sound. If you're a punk band, I hope you're playing through real amplifiers. I think that goes with the aesthetic. And you should obviously work on your songwriting. The thing that amazes me the most when I hear songs from people that are not necessarily professional bands or people that don't get the chance to work with producers is that the forms of their songs, I find, are the weakest part of them, is that they do not have logical forms of songs. Like that would be, intro with a great signature part, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, or verse, chorus, interlude, second verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, things like that. If you're going to write songs that are, something that would become popular with large groups of people or something, right? I don't mean pop songs. I mean all rock bands and everything. Van Halen, you name it. Tool, bands write songs that have verses and chorus. I just did A Perfect Circle, Weak and Powerless this week, which is one of my favorite songs ever. And it's done. I mean, it's a rock song with has an intro that starts with a bass. Then it comes in, it does the verse, then it hits the chorus. After the chorus, there's a post-chorus riff part. Second verse, chorus, breakdown, bridge, chorus out. These are logical forms. Doesn't matter if it's Tool, Perfect Circle, Korn, Nirvana, Ariana Grande, whoever it is. People write in forms, and forms are very important. So that's the thing to think about when you are when you're writing. Is like, do your songs have form to them that are logical for people to grab onto? So that's my advice there as far as writing, and develop your own sound sonically that doesn't sound like other people if you can. Next question. That was a good question.
Yeah, great question. Okay, so now we have Bobby Huff on the line.
Bobby.
Rick, long-time listener, first-time caller.
For those of you that don't know Bobby's one of my dear friends. He has a great YouTube channel that you should all subscribe to. And he's also a producer and songwriter. We've been friends for a long time. What's up, Bobby?
How's it going, Rick?
Hanging in there. How you doing?
Good. I'm good. How many black T-shirts should a musician own?
Oh, man. At least 35, I'd say. Something like that.
No, I've actually got a serious question for you that I can't believe that, like, we haven't ever talked about.
Okay.
But do you ever miss playing guitar out live? I mean, you've been so busy in the, in the studio with producing and playing and mixing and with YouTube. And I can't believe we never talked about this, but I just want to know. I mean, do you miss getting up on stage and playing live and getting the feedback from the audience? What is it?
Well, that's a very good question, Bobby. I get invited to come and sit in a lot. Like last year when Pliny was in town, and they came to my studio, and they invited me to come up and play Electric Sunrise with them, which is a song I did a What Makes a Song Great video on. And I always tell people that, I'm way too fat to go on stage. I was like, no, I'm too fat to go on stage. I got to lose 20 pounds and then I can go up there. But I think the last time I sat in with anyone was in 2012 when I sat in with Winger. Kip called me up. He's like, dude, we're playing tonight in Atlanta. And I was like, okay. You're coming to sit in. I said, no, I'm not sitting in. I'll sit in with people. And he said, no, you're coming to sit in. I said, I'm not sitting in. Where are you playing? He tells me the place. He said, just come here and meet me 15 minutes before. And I said, all right. So I go in. And I'd never met the guys in Winger. I knew Kip, but I met Reb Beach and Rod and, And so I said, okay, what are we playing? He goes, Helter Skelter. Oh, okay. And then Reb Beach hands me his guitar. And I was like, geez, what is this tuned down to? And he's like, C sharp. And anyways, but I did sit in with Winger I think it was 2012. I'm pretty sure that's like the last time I sat in. I'm not going to sit in with anyone after that anymore. So I don't sit in. Well,
that's not a bad last act. Those guys, I know they got creamed on the Beavis and Butthead show and all that, but man, talk about great singing and musicianship.
Yes. Okay. So this is the funny thing. This is the funny thing about that. So I'm standing on the side of the stage because he said, I just wait over here. We'll call you to come on. So I'm watching and some woman is standing next to me and there's this huge screen right next to us. And she leans over to me. She says, which one is Kip Winger? I said, he's the one
awesome.
singing. He's the one singing. Oh, thanks. I was like,
that's great.
Geez. Like, why are you here?
Yeah.
That was pretty hilarious. So anyway, so that's my question. I have done a couple gigs. I did a couple benefit gigs for my kids' schools. I have a grunge cover band that plays about once every couple years or so. And so that's I get my fix every couple of years. I'll do one show.
Well, that's great. Right. Well, thanks for asking. Thanks for answering my question, Rick.
Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate it. Great talking to you, man. We'll talk soon.
All right. Have a great Saturday.
You too.
See you, man.
All right, Rick. You wanna call it a wrap on these questions?
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna do a little bit more talking here for a second. Phil, thank you so much. Lindsay, thank you so much. How much weight did I lose? Phil says I look great. Well, I need to lose about 20 more pounds. When I'm saying that, when I'm saying, getting on stage, I want to be slim. I'm just saying that I don't want to be the old guy that's out of shape. Anyways. Besides, it's hard to. The one thing about playing live is actually, if you don't practice standing up and playing, and this is the one thing, my one regret on one of my recent videos, when I did my Stairway to Heaven solo, I was sitting down for it, and I should have been standing up because Eric and Johnson and Phil X both stood up, and I thought, it's not cool. Not standing up. So there you go. Right, Billy? Remind me to stand up again when I do my solos. Anyways, so I'm going back to the Stairway video. I've been looking on the comment stream of that particular video. If you have ideas for it, you can put it here in the comment stream after the video's up, or go to that particular video and put it in the comments, ideas of the solo and the people that you would like to see emulated. We'll get one really well-known guitar player. Well, I'll get two well-known guitar players because Phil and Eric Johnson are well-known, but we'll imitate a couple different musicians and then solo over a particular song. But I've really been racking my brain thinking of what would be a great song great songs to do this with. Anyways, all right, listen, discount code RB500. That's how you support the channel. Get the Beato book, YouTube, Instagram transcription bundle. It's 675 PDF. Or the Beato ear training course. That's another way that you can support the channel. It's not only, you're not just supporting the channel, you get something for this that you can actually improve. If you want to get a great ear and be able to hear things and know what the chord progressions are, what the chord changes are, what scales to play over the chords, things like that, and know this stuff by ear. I didn't get a good ear by accident. I worked at it and still continue to work at it constantly. Every day I do ear training. I use my own ear training method. Beato ear training method. Discount code is the same. It's 30% off for that. RB500. Go to beatoeartraining.com. And the people that use the ear training program, people that opt in, that we can see the scores. There's people that you can just use the ear training program, or you can opt in and become part of the leaderboard. It keeps track of the top 10 people in the world that are the fastest at doing every single module. And there are hundreds of modules in it. And you can see how you stack up against other people. So David, thank you so much. Wow, look at that. Tyler Lynn Studios in Rome, New York. Rome, New York. Yeah. That's pretty much my hometown there. All right, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the weekend. We'll see you later, okay?